Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from No Simps TV. High Value Man demands a DNA test. She refuses and leaves him. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. To be that chow. It's chow time.
In today's video, we take a look at a girlfriend who disrespects her boyfriend in public and this man who demands a DNA test because his baby is light-skinned.
What's this I hear? Your mama said that you want a DNA test.
You in the car?
This only came up because the child looks quite dislike the parents. Imagine in the same culture. Imagine Asian people or Chinese people. You can't tell if it's your child or not. You know, this is the sad thing about paternity tests. Women automatically know. All they can say, yeah, it looks like you. What can you really say without the actual test? You have no clue.
No, why do you want a DNA test for my child?
So you ain't gonna get in the car?
What happened? Like, you said all this time that you did not need no DNA test. We've been in a relationship for 5 years, and all of a sudden, I don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden now you want a DNA test.
Okay, since you don't get in the car and talk to me, I'm gonna be real with you. I just don't know. The baby is like so light.
You don't know what? The baby is 4 fucking days old. Like, what do you mean? Like, so you really want a DNA test for our baby?
I didn't come out the womb like that. And
it don't matter. So tell me this. Like, do you think that I was cheating at all? Our whole relationship, we've been together 5 years. You always know where I'm at. I'm always at the house. If I do leave out the house, I'm with you. You honestly think I was cheating?
I don't think you was cheating, but what's wrong with me getting a DNA test?
Why do you need a DNA test?
I just want to know for a fact.
You do know for a fact.
I don't know for a fact.
You don't know for a fact that this your child.
That's what the DNA
She
test
doesn't.
is. No, I don't.
You don't know for a fact.
I don't know.
It didn't come out of
We've
him.
been together for 5 years.
My mama said she did a DNA test just to be
What does
sure.
that matter?
Be clear.
Your mama wasn't in our relationship though.
There's judges that have been in relationships for 50 years, marriages for 50 years. All 3 of their children are not his. So shut the fuck up about this 5 years shit.
I feel like that's so disrespectful that you even want a DNA test for our child. We've been together for 5 years.
Do you have anything to worry about?
You're literally talking about us getting married.
We did this clip before, and I remember mentioning, you know, at the beginning, it's my child. And then all of a sudden, when things are like more like this, our child.
Next year.
Have you cheated on me?
No, I have not.
So what you
no, I
worried
have
about
not.
it for? Just a DNA
I'm
Exactly.
not worried.
You don't gotta pay for it.
I'm not worried about it. I just find it just so odd. All of a sudden, now you want a DNA test, and all of a sudden, you just questioning the baby.
Listen,
are you questioning our son?
I just want to know for sure. That's it.
So you questioning whether he's yours or not?
I just want to know for sure. That's it.
So you don't know for sure?
I don't.
And we've been together for 5 years.
No, I don't know. So can you stop making this?
So you don't know? All right.
That's how you feel?
That's fine.
As I have said multiple times, if the woman has nothing to hide and she is damn sure about her baby's father, then she would have a DNA test in a minute, prove him wrong, and then it would be on the guy that he didn't trust her. But the way she is refusing to do it and also disrespecting him makes her look really guilty, and disrespecting someone is something this girl can also do perfectly.
Are you single? Are you single?
My boyfriend.
Oh, your
yeah,
boyfriend.
yeah.
So let's say your boyfriend wanted you to change outfits because you're dressing too a little bit too wild. What would you tell him?
Like off.
You tell him.
Yeah, like let me wear what I want.
Isn't he the king worth listening to?
Look at that. She's even like a sub 5, guys. And she thinks this way and just so harsh about it. Like, fuck off. Like, all right, girl. This is why all of you women that are sub 5s that act this way are going to end up lonely with cats. Exactly why.
I'm not here to be controlled by someone else.
You think it's a little bit controlling?
It is controlling.
Why is a dad considered to be a good dad if he wants his girl to dress modestly, but a boyfriend's considered controlling if he wants the same for his girl?
That's a. I don't know how to answer that. I feel like It's because the dad doesn't want to see you sexually, and then, I don't know, the boyfriend's just like, he doesn't want, I don't fucking know.
How old are you now?
I'm 45.
And if you were to go back in time and have a conversation with your 20-year-old self, when you were starting from zero, what's the best advice that you would give to your younger self?
The best advice I heard was the world becomes a better place when a man plants seeds for the future generations for shade that he will never enjoy.
Break that down.
It's not about you. You don't hustle for you. What's your name?
James.
James. What's your last name?
Dumoulin.
You don't hustle for James. You hustle for Dumoulin. You hustle for the name on the back of your jersey. You hustle for your family. So it may not just be something that you're going to benefit from. You may be paving the way for your kids, your grandkids, and that's okay. The game is the long game. So as long as you're putting your people in position to be successful, that's where you win right there.
What has been the most amount of money that you ever made in a single year?
$5.4 million.
$5.4 million. Are you a buyer or a seller?
I'm a seller.
Yeah?
I'm a seller.
Why is that?
That's just in my nature. That's why I became an entrepreneur.
What do you think is more important, mindset or skill set?
Mindset.
Why?
Because you can open up a mindset to a different skill set. Most people with skill sets, they're set in their ways. People with an open mindset, doesn't matter what arena you put them in. They want to excel. It doesn't matter where you put me in the mailroom. I guarantee you within a certain period of time, I won't stay here. That's the best mindset to have. It's just, you know that there's always more to do.
And I see the cross sign. How important has faith been for you throughout your life?
That allows me to sleep at night. It provides my moral compass. Knowing that there's something bigger than you, that's the ego killer. It's bigger than you. There's something out here bigger than you.
You got amazing advice, sir.
I appreciate you, man. James?
That was wonderful advice. This is how I was raised. I was raised very similar to this. That the legacy, my last name, the family lives on. Even though I do not. That's the most powerful thing that I don't think a lot of men nor women even realize. Our legacy moves on. My name moves on. The family moves on. The family can move on without your help, or they can move on with you guiding the way. I choose to guide my family the best I can. My family is actually way more well off than I am. They are much more financially secure, financially well off. They have apartment buildings. They have donut shops. I'm probably the worst one, but I still choose to do my best so I can add and contribute to the family, to the name, and to the greater good of what our family can achieve and do in the future. That's always been my goal. That's why I always push towards family. I always say kids are the most important thing. This is all personal opinion, guys. You guys don't have to believe me nor, take it like this advice or anything. You don't. But I've seen the most fulfilled people, and they're the people that focused on families. Even though they are super rich, well off, their main goal was the family is going to be fully set. And that's where I want to go to. I think it's the best goal outside of yourself.
My name is James too. James Johnson.
Name of Kings.
That's right, man.
That is the perfect mantra for guys to follow if they want to lead a successful and happy life. Because as he said, it is not about you. It is about the future, and any guy who takes his future seriously would not go around wasting his time and would try his best to become a man of value, as mentioned by this guy here.
Gentlemen, understand something. If you are a single man with no children and you are earning $75,000 or more, you are now platinum. If you're making six figures or more, you are now diamond level. If you're making $55,000 to $60,000, you are gold. You are far more valuable than you have ever been. And here's the trick. You guys don't know how valuable you are. And that is why so many of my critics and detractors are angry at me, because I am waking men up to their true value.
Yes, in today's world, women are valued far more than men, even when they can't even perform at half the level of a guy, and this in turn makes men to devalue themselves. But thanks to people like Kevin Samuels, who are waking men and making them realize their true value, and also making sure that men are no longer chasing after women who are not worth it, as seen in this clip here.
The Godfather still touching men's lives from beyond the grave. May he rest in peace.
All right, woman says, do you notice that men are no longer persuasive? Once they ask you out on a date and you say no, that's it, with a little frustrated emoji. And guy replies, Top comment. If I want to play games, I got a PlayStation. Oh, that's great. Well done from this guy. Yeah, you know what, man? If a girl's not interested, don't bother. Do your own thing. Focus on your own goals, your own purpose, or your PlayStation. There are better things to do than try to chase women these days. And ladies out there, a lot of guys are also worried about the whole Me Too movement, false allegations, and being labeled a creep. Women throw around the word creep for men so often these days that if a girl says no, yeah, leave her alone. Bye.
Men cannot read between the lines. You need to realize that.
Okay.
You need to realize that. Like, they're not built, not saying all, but most, right? Most men are not made to read between the lines. They're not gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, we've had this discussion where for Valentine's Day, he blatantly asks me, what do you want to do? And I tell him, no, babe, I just want to stay home and, watch a movie with you. Nothing crazy. Let's not spend money, yada, yada, yada. I don't want nothing. He goes, you don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. What happened? He came home with nothing.
Yep.
He said, say less. I got you.
Nothing.
I'm going to get you nothing.
And he picks me up from work. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, he's at least going to have flowers for me in the car. Mind you, I don't give a shit about flowers, but it's just like the gesture, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm coming down the stairs. I'm like, I know he's going to. No, first I thought he was going to send me flowers to my job.
Okay.
So I'm waiting. All these other girls, I get them flowers. I get nothing.
Yo, that's the most disappointing part.
No, I think it's all right because when I get downstairs, when he picks me up, he's gonna surprise me with flowers. I get downstairs, nothing. I'm like, my blood is starting to boil now. So then
now you're like, no, they're at home.
Yeah, exactly. That was my next step. I said, no, they're at home. They're at home. I know that
he got it set up. He got it.
I get home, nothing.
Again,
nothing. So now at this point, I'm like, there's nothing's gonna happen. Then I see that he goes to sleep. It's like, I'm like, yo, are we really not gonna do nothing? And he's looking at me like, you said you didn't want to do anything. I'm like, yo, men are really just that dumb. He's like, and women are dumb because why is it that you can't just open your mouth and tell me exactly what you want to do, right? And I'm like, he's like, this isn't like a Disney movie, like. And it's true. Like, we need to learn that men don't read between the lines. Ladies, if you want something, speak up. Yes, I want flowers. When in the day, I don't know. You figure it out. But I do want something you figure it out.
Shout outs to No Sim TV. Reading between the lines. I've gotten so good at that with my ex-wife over the 12 years we were married. Now all the women I date, I read the lines so easily. I can just see it now. And when I do these things, these women are just like, how'd you know? And I was just like, after a while, woman nature is easy to predict. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.